Hey guys, it's Susie, and I've been researching for the last couple of weeks an urban legend, and it's got to do with Satanic cult, previous Satanic cult church, and a witch's grave. So let me show you this. This place was erected in 1866, and when I first walked in here, it's strange. I do see one picture over there of Jesus, but the rest of the stuff really, outside of the door, I don't get this. I've never seen nothing like this inside of a church. It looks like a podium right there with a head on it. So I've never walked into a church like this before, but the ambience in here is kind of creepy, really creepy. It looks like an ordinary church, but they say that when it was abandoned, that it was taken over by a cult, a satanic cult, and that there was a witch that was buried on the property. But it looks like an ordinary church in some ways, but it was abandoned before, and I guess they took over and did black magic. Satanic cult, or however you would say it. But the ambience is really, really like creepy in here. So I don't know if it's still in service or if it's, still abandoned. It looks really pristine, really clean, So it's just the creepy feeling in here. I don't think I've ever been in a church like this before. Apparently these some of these pictures was recently put up on the walls, like that one. So maybe someone said something before about it. And it does have crosses on the door. But I just thought maybe, we'd come up here and look at this. I don't know. It's got like a really creepy vibe to it. Actually, it makes me kind of nervous. But I'm going to take you out here, and I'm going to show you this this lady that was claimed to be a witch. And this place isn't locked up neither. But if you do find it and you come here, I won't tell you where it is. But if you find it and you come here, please don't destroy anything. This is an old building. Now, it did have a fire at one point, and I think after that it was abandoned for a little while. I can't hardly see, it's so dark on my camera. But then I believe it was 1929, they came in and redid the part that was burnt, which I believe was the back half. If you see, it's a little different back there. But let me close this gate. They redid it, and then they used to be a Methodist, the United Methodists or something like that, and they gave that up in 1923 and went non-denominational. But like I say, I don't know if it's still in business. People still come here. But it's just really, really creepy in there. I've been to a lot of different type churches when I was younger, and I never got a feeling like I got when I walked in there. I don't know if it's because the legend, the stories they tell on it, or if it's just the place. The place to me seems creepy. But I'm trying to get over here out of the sun. I'm going to take you back here. I did a lot of research on this, and there's not a whole lot of info that you can really find. It's really weird because you feel like you got eyes on you and that coming from that church, and there's nobody in there. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow, it's about wore off completely. This is the witch's grave. Yeah, that's the rumor, too. It always faces the opposite of the other graves. And that was supposed to be done in defiance of either her or had it done in defiance of the church or the people. They claimed that she was a witch. And her name is Serlin. I said it earlier. Serilda. Serilda. Jane Wetzel. May 29th, 1905. And I think she was, if I'm not mistaken, born in 1845 or something like that. But she died at age 63. And they're saying that the stairway, how they have a stairway to heaven, supposed to descend to heaven. This one descends into the bowels of down there. So I don't know if you can tell that by looking at it. But there is like a little Bible on top. Oh. But they say that they've moved this stone to the right direction of the other graves, and somehow it mysteriously gets turned back. So, and you can see it can be lifted off of there. So, and I don't see how anybody really would come out here and just do it. My gosh, I'm miles and miles and miles out where there's no houses even. Took me 2 days and 2 tanks of gas to find this place, guys. It wasn't easy. And this is supposed to be her nephew. And he's supposed to be a warlock. They were supposed to practice black magic. It was November 11th, 1885 to December, I think that says 30th, 1900. But it says gone, not forgotten. But they're both supposedly supposed to be facing away, but this one is actually facing the right way. If you look at these other ones, they're all facing this way. See, and she's not. So, but I'm going to take you around here a little bit and see what other ones is here. The story was that they can be seen after dark congregating around her grave. But you would be trespassing if you come up here after dark, because it says from dusk to dawn. So don't come up here. I don't know who would catch you, because like I say, we're way out there, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to get in trouble. Hold on. This is steep. I'm going to come down around this tree. Yeah, the lore is that she practiced black magic, and apparently at one time in this church. And then when it was abandoned, a cult came in, a Satanic cult, and they took it over. So who worships here now? I'm not sure. Or what worships. But (1882 to 1818). Oh, to 1918. Sorry. Some of them are hard to read. This is 1895 to 1912. You just really get a creepy feeling out here. I don't know if it's because it's so far out, but like I'm sitting here, and as you can see that church right there, it just feels like I've got eyes on me. Like someone's watching me, and I went through that whole church. There's not a soul, or let's put it this way, a living soul there. So, 1863 to 1952. There is some old ones in here. I think that they did use it more recent, but like in 2014, they supposedly buried somebody here. A family member, I guess. These are strange little headstones. 1870, 1940. I'm looking for the really, really old ones, guys. But as you can see, there's nothing but woods out here. I'll show you the other side when I come up. There's no houses. I mean, this is like a one-lane, dirt, tiny, skinny, windy road up a mountain. So way back in the sticks. Probably the farthest back in I've been filming. Wow. It's a little bit steep here. It never amazes me how they bury people on a hill. Someone here has American flag. Oh, this is a baby, I think. Yeah, ain't that sad? Yeah, poor thing. February 26, 1971. Wow. I always think it's sad when you find the babies. Okay, I gotta get back up this hill and I'm gonna have to sidestep it. These leaves are slippery. Sorry, people. If I do it the other way, I'm gonna slide down the hill. There we go. I don't know, that church is just, I don't know. What do you guys think about it? To me, it just seems really eerie in there. I was shocked to see the picture of Jesus because before that wasn't there. So somebody's had to complain or say something, or just the word got out and they put one in there because that wasn't there. And those other two with the head on the pedestal and stuff, if y'all know what that's about, tell me, because I sure don't know. I've never seen nothing like that. I've been to non-denominational churches, and I've never seen nothing like that there before. So, there's flags laying all over. Must have blowed off. Wow, this is unique. A little different. Huh. It's wild how they have this, whatever, this concrete barrier thing right here. I take it that's a headstone as well. Yeah, it's got markings on it. You can't read it though. It says Jackson. Maybe this whole row here was for the Jacksons. It's like so eerie out here. You don't even hear a bird. Listen to it. Yeah, I did hear one finally. But it's just really eerie. It's creepy. (1844, 1910). They say if you come out here at night, you'll see her and her warlock nephew over by her grave, and that they'll try to scare you away. And then in the daytime, if they should appear, they leave away, which I don't know. I haven't seen them, but this one is Stull, S-T-U-L-L. April 26, 1868. February, I think it's the 1st, 1909. Francis Stull. I know that last name. Huh. 1977. That was actually a good year. This is more. Susan, his wife. 1841, 1921. There was some very old graves here. And this is the wife, I guess, and that's Samuel. She's 1871, 1939. Wait a minute. Oh, Clark. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. This must be two buried here and two buried there. Yeah, because this is Clark, Lucy, his wife, but there's two different birth dates and death days. See, that's newer. 2000, no, that one's not buried yet. It's going to say 2017, but yeah, that's newer. She's not buried yet. Huh. Gallinger. Now, there's a road down here somewhere it's named that. I'm looking for the really, really old ones. They're the ones that fascinate me the most. But some of them you can't read too well. Like this one, 1883 or 93. And here's some little lambs. $1879, $1898. Wow, not very old. This one I can't read really. Let's see. I can see 1910, that's about it. Okay, here's something. What the heck? Being way out here, you don't never know if anybody would show up. It's kind of creepy. I'm from the country, and I've been way out in the sticks, but some of the places is still creepy. See, this one's September the 3rd, 1884. March 21st. Looks like 1998 or 08. Well, that, no way. It's too old. 08. Blair. Huh. Is that another witch? No, I'm sorry. Mother, Frances King. April 17th, 1887. April 8th, 1928. Wow, the same month. Ugh, 1941. Okay. $19.26. I think there was a gas company out at the end of this road or something, like Hope Gas. That's what we're hearing right there. 1917. Okay, there was supposed to be some really old ones. So, I don't know. You see this one right here. If I can get down here without falling down this dang hill. Looks like 1944. Which is old, but not as old as I was looking for. Let's see. Okay, and this one's is 2011. So they're still burying, well, as of 2011, they're still burying them here. I'm not going down by that one, it's too steep. And someone said something about some unmarked graves too. Which I hope I'm not walking on them. Let's see. It says Father. This is steep, boy. I'm not stepping down there. I was going to show you that little plaque, but That is just really strange, though, that the headstone is backwards, facing away from all the rest, like in defiance. They say if you turn it around, you come back the next morning and it's moved. So, can you imagine that? Especially if no one was up here. And they're not supposed to be. Of course, I mean, you don't know. That's a little one there. So what do you guys think? What do you think about the urban legend? Do you think it's possible? I mean, I believe anything's possible. And just because there was a Satanic cult in here when it was abandoned, I'm not bashing whoever's here now because they might be good people. I just get really creepy feeling inside of there. And like I say, you know, it might be simply that because of the history of it. But I don't know, it's just really weird to me. It's creepy. When I first walked in, I got like cold chills. I'm somebody who believes in God, so, and whether you do or not, that's up to you, but I do. And that made me creepy walking in there. So, you might get a different feeling if you walked in, but I'm trying to see if any of these are as old. No, see, these are 1900s. I like the extremely old ones. Of course, I pay respect to all that's here. So it's somebody's family. And if you do come here, please don't disrespect it. You know, have respect. They say there is some that's vandalized it before. That is really weird right there. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Hold on a minute, guys. My camera cut off about 30 minutes, so I don't want it to just cut off without saying goodbye to you. Oh, Freddle. It's upside down. Wow, that's weird. Lloyd and Mother. Lawrence, Sarah, Lloyd, and Freddie. Huh. All in the 1900s, except for Lawrence. He's not gone yet. Sorry. It's just really weird. That's on a little embankment. I mean, I guess that's all right, though. That's their plot of land. They can do what they want. I'm really fascinated with the old history of places, though. And this being from 1866, this church, you know, until I read about the cult, and then I almost didn't want to come here. But I had to bring it to you guys. I have to overcome anything that that I need to overcome. 1853, 1894, that's older. That one's 1812 to 1882. Mary, wife of Joseph Jones. That's a common name, Jones. Let's do this little thing right here. You know that's got to be old. I can even just make an M and a J. I think that's a J. And this one here too. It's wild how they just kind of put little rocks in the ground. I mean, times has changed. They did what they had to. See, it looks like someone has tore this up. Or either that or the wind. 1963, 2019. Loving son, husband, and father. He must have been a deer hunter. You see the deer horns? Sad that all this stuff has fell over. I might pick that up and set it up before I leave here. There's little footprints there. Oh. Well, guys, I'm going to take you out here and I'm going to show you this over here. It's like a big reservoir over here. I was shocked to see that. And I'm going to face away from the front of the church because I don't want the name to be in it. And then someone come out here and, because it's so far out or something and just tear it up. I want it to be left if I choose to film it again, if something goes on. Oh yeah, and by the way, there is no plumbing, no electricity, nothing in this church. They use gas lights when they need to. They bring them in. And with no plumbing, there's the bathroom. So you get an outhouse. I was always afraid a snake could crawl up out of one of those. So over here, there's a reservoir. I don't know if you can really see it. I might be able to get in a little bit closer. It's like super big over there though. I might have to zoom in some. And then if you look over here, I'm going to show you what I had to come up to get to this place. It's way out. I mean, it's a dirt road, guys. This up into here has a little bit of gravel, but the rest of it's mainly dirt. As you can see, it's so quiet out here. It's like eerie. I like the quietness, but this is super, super quiet. You hear a bird or two, and that's about it. If I didn't hear them, I would really be creeped out. Get nothing but the country roads out here. I mean, backsticks, people. Like I say, it took me 2 days and 2 tanks of gas to find this. That's how bad I wanted to find it. So, I'm trying to walk so you don't see the front of the church, the name of it. I'm sorry, but I don't want anyone to come out here and vandalize it. It is way out. And that's if they can find it. But see, it's all country road. I mean, 1 lane. 2 cars come down that road, you better hope you got a pull spot like that right there. Because you're not fitting. So. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go because my camera will be cutting off here shortly. But if you want more, just hit the subscribe button. And you'll support my channel that way. I would really appreciate that. I'm one of the small guys. And I'm trying to work my way up. I don't get paid for this. I do it out of just because I want to do it. But it would help my channel to grow. And then later I might get AdSense or something like that. But nevertheless, I just hope you enjoyed what you're watching. And I hope maybe, if you're not able to get out, I brought a little bit of happiness or a little bit of entertainment to you. All right, everybody. Love you guys. Have a great and awesome day. Bye-bye.